I'm Scott Sigmund with Accuracy International of North America. I've just been shooting the AW Police Model rifle this morning. I'd like to demonstrate some of the features of this rifle which make it unique in the marketplace, particularly the ruggedness and reliability aspects of the rifle. The AW rifle is based on a full-length aluminum chassis which is covered by plastic polymer side panels. The receiver is screwed to the chassis with 4 screws. The chassis is permanently bonded to the receiver with the epoxy material. We'll refer to this as a permanent bonding system. The chassis and the receiver are now a single unit for the life of the weapon. This creates an extremely rugged, reliable system that eliminates bedding from the accuracy equation. The bedding system makes this an extremely rugged product. This rifle that we've been shooting this morning will withstand a severe shock impact and still be capable of putting bullets into the original shot group. And I'd like to take this rifle that we've just shot and illustrate this feature. I'd like to demonstrate what we call the drop test or the bounce test, and this is a very severe test of the rifle's chassis and bedding system. This is a very severe impact for the bedding system to withstand, and what I would like to do next is to shoot the rifle into our original group and illustrate that it can still put shots into the same group that we started out with. I'd like to talk about the Accuracy International sight mount system. This is a big component of the ruggedness of this rifle system. We have a one-piece scope base that clamps directly to the receiver dovetail. It does not utilize any intermediate scope bases or screws. And this is a big part of the reason why we can bounce this rifle so severely and still maintain our point of impact. The scope rings are line bored in much the same way an engine block is line bored for a crankshaft on a car. So we have extremely critical alignment for our optic. One of the advantages of the one-piece scope base and the dovetail mount system is that if we need to, we can completely remove our optic from the rifle and reinstall it and not lose our zero. And I'd like to illustrate that with the rifle that we've been shooting. All we need is T-handle Allen with a 4mm drive bit, and we can just quickly disassemble the mounting clamp, pull it out, and we can remove our scope completely from the rifle. We can then remount the scope, aligning the guide pin and tightening the screws up. And we'll reshoot the rifle to demonstrate that we have maintained our original zero. I'd like to share our 15-shot aggregate group. We fired 5 shots starting off, and then we bounced the rifle severely, and we fired 5 additional shots. Then we removed the scope and reinstalled it, and we fired 5 more shots. And this all occurred during our video over a period of about 2 hours with varying wind conditions. And we've produced a very nice aggregate 15-shot group that is a little bit less than the size of our X-ring. From the very beginning, Accuracy International has designed the AW rifle system to have complete parts interchangeability. That means that no matter when you purchase the rifle or how long you've had it, if you need a replacement part, we can send a part that's guaranteed to function in that particular rifle. I have here a rifle that was manufactured in 1997 and one that was manufactured in 1999. And I'm going to remove the bolt, and I'm going to switch bolts and then take a pair of headspace gauges and show that